Over 90% of cyber attacks start with an email, and yet businesses and individuals still send confidential documents like passports, bank statements, utility bills, without a second thought. All it takes is a single intercepted email to expose your identity, your finances, and even your entire business to unwanted eyes. With GDPR regulations tightening and AI now amplifying cyber threats, the stakes have never been higher. At Planet Verify, we help businesses transform time-consuming legacy processes into highly efficient, secure, and compliant workflows. In this video, we'll go through 6 major risks all businesses face when emailing confidential documents, and how you can grow your business safely, confidently, and productively. And if you find this helpful, subscribe for more insights on compliance, identity verification, and secure digital workflows, and stay ahead of the curve. So why does emailing confidential documents remain one of the most overlooked risks for businesses? Let's walk through 6 of the biggest risks. Risk number 1, interception and unauthorized access. Emails can be intercepted by cybercriminals, especially if they are unencrypted, giving attackers a window into sensitive information. Even encrypted emails are at risk if the recipient's account is compromised. When a company sends client files by email, there is no guarantee of who can access that data along the way. A single intercepted message could lead to financial losses and serious reputational damage. Risk number 2, phishing attacks. Cybercriminals often disguise themselves as trusted senders to trick employees into sharing confidential information. Imagine an employee receives what looks like an urgent message from their bank, asking them to confirm account details. The email feels real enough to act on, but the link leads to a fraudulent site. In just a few clicks, sensitive credentials are handed over, and attackers gain entry to systems or client data. Risk number 3, malware and ransomware. Malicious files are often delivered by email, hidden as harmless attachments. A company receives what appears to be a scanned photo ID from an applicant. An employee opens it, only to discover too late that it's not a document at all. Suddenly, critical files are encrypted, and the business is forced to choose between paying a ransom or losing its data. Risk number 4, email spoofing. Attackers can forge sender details so that messages appear to come from colleagues, managers, or even clients. Consider an executive who receives an email that looks like it's from their finance department, requesting a transfer of funds, only to realize too late that the request came from an attacker. Number 5 is email bombing. This is when attackers flood an inbox with thousands of emails at once, overwhelming the system and making it impossible to operate normally. Think of a customer service team suddenly buried under an avalanche of incoming messages. They can't respond to genuine inquiries. In the chaos, malicious emails can slip through unnoticed. And risk number 6, weak passwords. Employees who reuse or rely on simple passwords make it far too easy for attackers to access company email accounts. Just one weak password can expose your entire organization. The statistics paint a stark picture. Over 90% of cyber attacks begin with one email, and the average cost of recovery after a breach is now $1.6 million. GDPR fines have also surged in the last 5 years, often reaching into the tens of millions. These aren't abstract risks. So how can organizations respond? Here are 3 key steps to take if you want to strengthen your compliance. Solution number 1, stop relying on email for sensitive data. Email was built for communication, not for sharing confidential files. Once a document leaves your inbox, you lose all control over where it goes. Shifting away from email is the first and most important step. Solution number 2 is to strengthen your internal policies and training. It's not enough to have the right technology. Employees must understand what can and cannot be sent by email, and how to recognize phishing, spoofing, or ransomware attempts. Training staff reduces human error, which is still one of the biggest security risks today. And solution number 3 is to use secure secure, encrypted platforms. These solutions are designed with data protection at their core. They encrypt files both in transit and at rest, making intercepted data unreadable. They also provide granular access control and full audit trails, essential when regulators demand proof of compliance. And this is where Planet Verify brings everything together by addressing each one of these risks in one single platform. Planet Verify eliminates this risk by replacing attachments with secure upload links. Instead of sending files by email, clients upload documents directly into a protected environment. Think of Planet Verify as a digital vault. Instead of leaving confidential documents traveling through the open post, every file is locked, tracked, and only accessible to the right person, with a record of every time it's opened. Every document in Planet Verify is encrypted, both in transit and at rest. Access is controlled, activity is logged, and a full audit trail is available at all times, making compliance simple and transparent. Planet Verify reduces human error too by more than 50% by building compliance into the workflow itself. Employees don't have to decide whether email is safe. Many of our clients report cutting onboarding admin time while eliminating the risks of email altogether. The result is a process that's safer for your customers, faster for your team, and fully auditable for regulators. While email may appear convenient, it is inherently insecure for transmitting confidential documents. The more robust approach is to transition to secure, compliant platforms like Planet Verify. If you'd like to know more, check out the link in the description below. If you found this insight valuable, click subscribe and activate the notification bell to be up to date with our latest guidance on compliance, identity verification, and digital business efficiency. Want a copy of this information to share with your team? Download our free guide to the 6 risks of emailing confidential documents and discover how to protect your business with secure, compliant workflows. Protect your business, protect your reputation, and transform the way you manage trust with Planet Verify.